I'm here with Sam McGowan, Muay Thai fighter, ex-Infantryman for the military. How we going, dude?
Yeah, not too bad.
Hell yeah, bro. So I did a bit of a deep dive on your profiles and that, and man, as we were talking about before, you've lived a lot of lives.
Yeah.
You lived a lot of lives.
A lot of dad life.
And I think it's always quite unique when I don't know how many people transition from the military into fighting. I mean, I know the most famous one I can think of is like BSD from the UFC.
Yeah.
But I know there's probably a couple. But does it happen often? Do you know other people who you went to military with, or you met people who then transitioned into the sport?
Yeah, like a lot of people do like leave the military, and they're attracted to combat sports, like because you just spend like your whole life in the military. Well, like not your whole life, but a large part of it, and then they indoctrinate you with like that combat mindset, and it's like kind of hard to let it go. So I know a lot of people who leave the military, either they get a missus or they do combat sports. But like I just like stuck to it. But I was also fighting when I was in the military, but not as often as I was now, just because of like training exercises and whatnot. The army had me just doing whatever.
You used to fight before the military as well. You had
I had
you had to fight. Is that
yeah,
right?
I had my first fight like literally 3 months before I left, maybe a month before I left for the military. And I was like 20 or 21. Yeah.
What was your? I did hear on that Bladency podcast. Said you wanted to join the military because of your father. Is that right? Your dad?
Yeah. My dad was
in the military. And
you
wanted to do that as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say.
We'll say that.
Yeah, we'll say that.
But that's But just to go over like your experience, because you've done I don't know the whole fight record, but you won your first belt at Lights Out Fight Series, became an NZ champ.
Yeah, that was last year.
That was last year, right? Yeah. And then you moved to Thailand in June.
Yeah.
And then you won your first pro Thailand, your first fight in Thailand by knockout at the Bangla Stadium.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Fought on 24 Hour Notice a month later and won second round by KO in your next fight.
Yeah.
And then you did heaps of other crazy stuff. I was like looking at, I was like, what? This has done more in like 6 months than I have in 5 years. He's like charity work. You did some charity work in Cambodia. Yeah. You raised money for a tuk-tuk driver.
Yeah.
And then you won your second title on national Thai TV, bro.
Yeah.
Well done. Cheers,
mate. Yeah.
Damn. And then come back to New Zealand. It's like so slow.
Yeah.
That must be something else, I suppose, after you such a whirlwind 6 months of life really fast, and then coming back, and then it's just like New Zealand speed, which is quite slow.
Everyone will always say like, oh, that must have been like time must have flew by for you when you're there. But like when you're like experiencing it, because every day is new, so it doesn't actually feel like in the moment. It doesn't feel like it's going slow, but until it's done, and then you're like, wow, fuck, that was fast. But yeah. Like, in the moment, you're like, every day is new, you're doing something crazy, you got like side quests on side quests, bro, you're training Muay Thai, doing whatever it's me.
Were you training every day?
Yeah, always.
What was the
Twice
gym?
A day.
what was the gym you were at?
So I was at Bangtao Muay Thai and MMA in Phuket. Shout out Frank. He's the owner. Connections with City Kickboxing and Frank Hickman, but I was in the Muay Thai team, and I was getting trained. Because when you're over in Thailand, like because labor's so cheap there, they can like hire heaps of people. Like they had their own Muay Thai team, and they had like maybe 10 or 12 like Muay Thai coaches. And
wow.
and that so like if you show up into like a Thai gym or whatever, a lot of the time like a Thai will just attach themselves to like a fighter. And I was thankfully like I got Yodwicha Pumbas that he attached himself to me, and I was like, oh, you're mean, because he's like a goat. He's bit Sanchai, Super Blonde,
oh wow,
Nongo.
I know Sanchai.
Yeah, wow. Sanchai. He'd been on when he was 17.
Wow, and he was your mentor and coach.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, like.
But yeah, the only problem was he like barely spoke English.
Oh right.
So a lot of the time when he's like training me, he'll hawk over me when I'm sparring, and he would have like a paddle or something, and it'd just be like. Because I have like a real CKB style, my hand was out there.
Yeah.
And a lot of people at the gym now have like noticed that my stance is like completely changed, but like that's because he was like smacking my hand, bro. Every time I'd be like try like feint or whatever, he's like, no, you not do. And I'm like, okay. Please don't hurt me.
and Muay Thai, 'cause I know that you put the hands up here. A lot of people do that. Is it? And because with the CKB, I guess in New Zealand and Australia, if you're not doing specifically Muay Thai, it's kickboxing, right?
Yeah.
So you want that. But in Muay Thai, it's different. It's like the close combat. Like
the difference is because in kickboxing and Muay Thai, if you keep your hand out like that,
you go for the
in
clinch.
Muay Thai, if you like punch someone over the top, you can almost always get a right elbow right after, and elbows are so like viciously dangerous. And like Muay Thai is just like you want to do more vicious strikes like knees and elbows, like they're the most, and they score more as well in the judging.
Sure.
Same with kicks as well, but if you're like that, like you're almost guaranteed for like an elbow. And elbows, you do not want to get elbowed.
You had to unlearn some things. Or just that mainly.
I didn't unlearn it. I just put it in the vault.
I see.
Put it in the vault. That's what I do, right? I'll whip it out. I'll whip it out every now and then. Like when the coaches ain't looking, I'll be like, oh shit, yeah, faint them out, discombobulate them.
Yeah.
But like once they start looking at me again, I'll be like,
yeah. Nice. So like I just had a thought as well, like because you're saying that some of the things you learn CKB may not apply when you're training Muay Thai. I remember and the points as well, the Muay Thai points. I actually didn't know that the punches don't count for that much.
No.
The knees, the elbows, and kicks count.
So in Thailand, the whole entire scoring system is different. So we score in Western kickboxing, boxing, Muay Thai, we score per round, but the Thais score the whole entire fight. So I had like a 5-round fight, and the most important rounds are the third and the fourth. And punches, like the judges don't even care, like because like you can smack someone's head back, but if you're not knocking them out, like it doesn't look too good to them, and they're whatever. So the judges, they look more at like control and your like composure. Like you can't, like if you look like you're getting hurt, like that's why you always see like Thais. I'll be like, nah, it doesn't hurt, because they're just showing the judges like, no, his technique is shit. My technique is better. Look at this. You know?
I see.
Yeah.
Because if you not obviously showing you're hurt, but then that's interesting with the punches. I know in Sambo, punches don't mean much either.
Yeah.
That's my MMA, kind of like a Russian style MMA, I think. But that's another sport where like the punching actually doesn't get you any points. You can do it, but the takedowns and whatever mean more.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Maybe they land like a mean hook and it's just like,
Yeah.
Because there's like a lot of energy behind it. And you're just like, fuck, all right.
Yeah.
So you were learning more to throw more knees and elbows when you were there, and like trying to get better at that.
Almost like no punches, and I'm like back here in New Zealand.
You do boxing, like,
I'm known as
punching.
I'm known as more of a puncher. Like everyone's like, oh yeah, Sam McGowan, he's got like good boxing, but then I had to like kind of put that in the vault, and then I had to learn all these other techniques. But like now that I'm back at CKB and I'm like testing it with the boys, and I'm like brought it back out of the vault and trying to mix it, find a new style here. Yeah, but it's been fun now.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. What about because in Muay Thai as well as all the clinching? So did you just obviously you've done heaps of clinching, but was there anything new you learned when you were training there compared to out here?
So Yodwicha, he's a Muay Thai fighter, which is a clinch fighter, and that's exactly how he beat Sanchai. He was like literally hopping on one leg with his hands up. And then engaging into a clinch with Sanchai, and he just broke him down in 5 rounds by clinching him.
Damn.
Yeah. And he's basically, I think he's got, I don't know how many knockouts, but it's like probably over 80 knockouts with knees.
That's fucking
yeah.
How old is this guy?
He's younger than me. He's 28.
Starting at the age of
he's
5
like,
or something.
yeah, exactly. He started very young. Because he doesn't even fight anymore, and like it's crack up ass because like
he's retired at 28.
He had a fight last year.
Oh, okay.
And he's like retired. Yeah. But he came out of camp and he only trained for like 2 weeks, and then he got flown to China, and then he knocked out a dude and won a world title. And bro, he doesn't train like. He might like fuck around on some pads here and there, but like even after like the morning sessions, you just see him like, because there's like a smoker pit next to like the Muay Thai section at Bangtao.
Yeah.
And like all the Thai trains, I'll just go there and like slice yeah, start smoking or vaping, bro. And the bro's just like fucking going there like vaping, bro. And I'm like, man. And he's just like, just won the world title. He's like, come back like smoking a vape. And I'm like, bro.
It's such a contradiction to what we learn. It's like diet, no smoking, no drinking.
Exactly,
but they're
bro.
just naturally, they're just like another day.
Out the womb, bro, just fucking Muay Thai, bro. So they're just so good at it.
Just clinching out the womb.
Just nonchalant, like, oh yeah, whatever. I'll train 2 weeks and beat this guy out, knock this dude out. Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, that's wild, dude. Wow. Yeah, that's that do be out there. One thing I want to ask you about, and I had to look at the photo of you got a crazy back tattoo.
Yeah.
So what's the story there? And this episode is sponsored by me. Do you struggle with sleeping, and particularly struggle with light and sound while sleeping? I think it's time you get the sleep that you deserve. My business, Infinity Sleep, specializes in sleep well-being products to enhance your sleep quality. I've been using sleep masks and earplugs for the past 3 years to help improve my sleep, and I'm so stoked to finally have ones that have been created for my own sleeping needs. If you would like to learn more about my business, Infinity Sleep, please visit our website, www.infinitysleep.co.nz. By making a purchase, you are directly not only supporting a local Kiwi business, but also this podcast. Use the promo code ONLYSCOTT15% and receive 15% off your first order. Go to www.infinitysleep.co.nz to get the sleep that you deserve.
Because I'm half Cambodian, so I thought a lot of like. You'll see, like, all over the internet, a lot of, like, Thai boxers, Muay Thai fighters, mostly Westerners nowadays, though, but they all get, like, their whole back tattooed Sakyant. It is actually, it's, like, it's Theravada Buddhism, but, like, they're, like, you get, like, a monk to enchant it, and they're actually, like, it's meant to give you, like, more authority, more power. It's meant to strengthen you, give you good luck for the rest of your life. Yeah. Basically, it's like, it's kind of like playing a Fallout game, and then you get an item, and it's like +5 intelligence, but you like get like a tattoo, and it's like +5 this, +5 that.
Do you have to talk to the monk, be like, bro, I want better elbows? Like.
Yeah, something like that. But I got it done in Cambodia because this is it's old Pali Sanskrit, so it's not actually Sakyant tattoos. It's not actually Thai. It's not like it's the language that they used to speak in the era 2,000 years ago. Sanskrit, Pali Sanskrit.
Okay.
Old Khmer. Crazy shit. But I went to the temple, like the ancient temples in Angkor Wat. I think Angkor Wat was built in like the 12th century, but it's got the same script writing that's tattooed on my back, like the same language. So I was like, oh, that's cool, because I got the tattoo, and then I went there and I was like, oh, yo, that's cool, bro.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
it's like I remember when I was in Taiwan, they have you heard of Taoism?
Yeah.
So and they have a lot of different gods, and there's one god. There's like the god of brotherhood or something. So just remind me that because
there's 9 gods, eh? 9.
I can't remember how many, but I just remember that like all the like guys, I think fighters and guys in gangs and stuff, you don't get that tattoo. Yeah, because it's too powerful. Oh, yeah. It's quite interesting. I don't know if there's something within the same sort of thing within.
I don't know if you saw my Instagram, but you saw that video of people like putting swords through their like cheeks.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, so there's like this festival in Phuket. I'm boosting around on my scooter, doing side questing. Mm-hmm. And then I just like boost past this road, and I see these 5 guys sitting in a chair, and they've like pierced their cheeks and put like swords through it, and they're just like sitting there on the side of the road, like doing this. And like one dude's like put all these needles through his arms, and they're all like just self-mutilating, or not self-mutilating, they're getting the bros to like push it in. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Pull up my scooter, and then I like saw a white guy who had like a camera. I was like, what's going on here, mate? And he was like, he's like, oh, this is the, it's called the Vegetarian Festival.
Okay.
I chat GPT'd it because I was like, what's going on here? But apparently 200 years ago, there was like a Taoism, like, I don't know what it was, but there was like a plague happening there or something.
Right.
And apparently like self-harmed himself or something. And he didn't eat any meat for like 9 days. And apparently the plague went away, so now they've been doing it for like 200 years. And like the whole entire city of Phuket is all like, because there's heaps of like Taoist shrines everywhere, and they're all doing this shit. And I was like, what the fuck? But I was like to the bro, I was like, have you gone in there? And he was like, no. I was like, oh, white dude. And I'm like, oh, I'll go in there because I look tired.
Yeah. You'll be right.
Yeah, no. So I did. I walked in there like, oh, I'm like, sorry cup.
I belong here.
Yeah. So they let me in, bro. I went into the shrine and they're doing a full-on ritual. And this girl, like, she just starts freaking out and starts screaming, bro, and, like, goes up to the shrine and just starts banging on it, like, looking at, like, these incense candles and, like, all these fucking statues of, like, their gods.
She got possessed or something.
Yeah.
By one of the gods.
And then once they got possessed, that's when they just started, like, getting, like shit, like, put through their cheeks and just crazy shit, bro.
Oh, so are these people sick? No, they're not.
No, they just apparently. So I looked deeper, and they actually looked at as like the people that are going through this ritual. They actually looked at as like heroes because apparently, the self harm they gain merit for the community, and they're like ridding the sin of the community. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. So they're like all the sins of the community becomes they bear it.
Yeah, and then they just like do the ritual and like
and then kind of like gets rid of like the bad.
Yeah, bad juju.
Wow.
But yeah, I was like, man, I love this country. Yeah. This is crazy.
All the superstitions are so crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't been to Thailand. I went to Bali, and I don't know too much, but my missus is Taiwanese, and I was in Taiwan. They got heaps of superstitions as well. But one of the things they do there in Taos, they possess, like, the gods will possess them. But it's really popular amongst gangs.
Yeah.
It's really out of it.
It looked like most of the dudes that were getting, like swords through their cheeks, they look like gang members.
Yeah. It's like, it must be some kind of, like, rite of passage, you sacrifice yourself for the greader good of your community or the gang or something. That's such a crazy way to do things. But again, like, coming from little old New Zealand, we're just like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. we don't
what's crazy. All right, sweet. I would like to talk to you about something with the military. So you joined in 2017?
Yeah, at the start.
On the start. So you what? Six months basic training, is it?
6 months basic training. This was actually ages ago, so I need to.
Yeah, you got to remember.
I've done heaps. I think it's like 9 years ago I joined the military, but so 6 months basic training, and then you do 3 months after that combat core training. But like basically your whole year, you're working all weekends and whatnot. It's pretty full on. Yeah.
So then after that, you did a year of training, maybe like a year. Yeah. And then a few years later, you had COVID. And then were you doing?
Yeah.
Were you doing the Uber Eats in the hotels and stuff?
Nah. So
you managed to get out of it?
Yeah, I managed to get out of all of it because I was training for fights at the time. And I'd always be like, I need to be close to the Muay Thai gym and like
smart.
Because like I was saying to you before, like the military is just like pro combat and like pro combat sports. So they're like, when I was like training for fights and whatnot, a lot of the hierarchy would be like, oh yeah, let McG. My nickname was McG. Let McG like go about his day. And I was like, I never had to do one, but all the other boys had to do them.
Yeah, because I was thinking I was in my head like, man, like I'm gonna go with the RV door for training, and then I'm just at a hotel giving out Uber.
Yeah, bro. That is bro. I was like. Fuck. I was like, I'm not doing that shit, but I'm not here to
stand there all day. I'm just
but the boys were getting paid more as well when they were doing it. So some of them were like,
because it's COVID, right? So you're at a risk of
maybe you get like deployment pay, but fuck, it wasn't a deployment, bro.
It's glorified delivery, right?
We did when the outbreak happened in Auckland, we had to cordon off Auckland, which is like just block off all the roads, and like that was pretty funny. But we were like working with the police, and like we're all like infantry soldiers, and we're like basically between the ages of like 20 to like 23, immature like guys working the police, and the cops are always just looking at us like, what the fuck are these guys up to?
Because the military is such a different purpose.
Yeah. You know the movies, like they're immature, but it's funny. It's the boys being the boys, you know?
Yeah. So no like little squabbles between the police and the military?
Nah.
You guys all right?
Nah. We had I did get pissed off at the cops once because there was a dude we put a cordon off and the dude lived just like 50 meters down from the cordon, and the cop wasn't letting him through. And we're like, bro, just let him through, man. And then he like the cop did more like investigation and whatnot and found out he was like disqualified driver and he was with his missus. And he was like, nah, you're not allowed to drive. You're not allowed to drive. And then he was like, bro, we just like live down there. And then the cop made his missus drive the 50 meters. And they swapped around, bro. And the chick was like, no, I don't know how to, like, I'm not comfortable driving this car. Bro, and the chick just fell into a ditch, bro. Like, man, we, like, watched her drive off, fall into a ditch. And we're like, oh, shit. And, like, me and the boys, army boys, we, like, run up. We're like, open the car. We're like, fuck, are you guys all right? You guys all right? The cop car comes up behind us. And they hit, like, one of them, like, road signs. And the cop just gets out and starts taking pictures of the road signs. And we're like, bro, you gotta check that these people are all right? And they're like, he's like, nah, the vandalized, like, started writing a ticket for damaging property. And I was like, bro, fuck you cunts and cunts, hey.
That's such different thinking. It's like government property's been damaged in that, but the person's dying, but it's like, but they're a criminal or something.
Bro, I was like,
damn,
bro.
that's such crazy thinking.
That was like my only experience working with the police as well. And I was like, fuck, man, come on, bro, have some compassion. But I like, you know, it was only one
different
cop.
Jobs,
yeah, it was only one. We're only with one cop, and there was like 3 infantry soldiers. So. I don't know if he was just like a penis or what. Because, you know, you get good cops, you get bad cops.
Of course,
right?
the same with anything, right? Yeah, but that's, it's such that distinction, like, and what you care for in that role.
Yeah,
like, it's interesting with some police, but I always believe half of them are just, like, school bullies who need to, like, you know,
they need power. The power tripping.
Pull someone over for a speeding ticket, but, like, can't wait. But then you get awesome ones who are, like, just pretty
exactly.
chill. But that's society, isn't it? Same with, like, the military. I imagine you get people like, like, I want to, like, do some cool stuff. And you get people, I just want to kill people. And you're like, all right, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That person was like,
no, well, you get indoctrinated to it. Like, the army, you're there to, like, train, like, infantry soldiers.
You are trained to kill. Well, let's just be real, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's
like,
about.
So we have, like, the infantry motto, and then we have the role of the infantry. And the role of the infantry is, like, what they make you scream out, like, when you're standing, like, still like this for, like, combat corps training for, like, 3 months straight. And, like, in the role is just, like, to kill or to capture. To seek out and close with the enemy, to kill or to capture him, to seize their whole ground, to repel attack by day and night, regardless of season, weather, or terrain, onward. And you have to, like, yell that out. I can't believe I just said that. I was, like, freaking out, but I said it, boys.
It's like a cult.
Yeah, well, if you get it wrong, you used to get, like, punished, like, heavily. Yeah. I haven't said that in, like, maybe 5 years.
True.
So I kind of was, like, scared when going through it. I was like, PTSD, I'm going to get this wrong. Now we get it, boys. Onward.
Yeah, kill or be killed. Is
to kill or capture.
To kill or capture.
Yeah.
So, that's wow. Actually, speaking of, like, also with military, what was I gonna ask? So speaking of war and that, do you reckon at the moment we're kind of on the brink of another world war?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Do you think we are? If you think about the geopolitics, right, it's so out of control.
Yeah.
Do you think that we're at a boiling point?
I can't say, because every time I have thought something was gonna... So my whole entire military career, we just thought something was gonna pop off, and we were like, ready. But that's how you also get stuck in the military, because you're like, oh, no, wait, I've been training all these years, like... Because everyone wants to get deployed in the military. It's like, everyone wants to. And then, because imagine, like, training for a fight, but then you're doing all the training, you don't get the fight, you know?
Yeah,
It's just like, oh, what am I doing this shit for?
Yeah.
Especially because the military training is really fucking hard. And the whole I was in the military 5 years, so it was like, that we called it, like, dangling the carrot. So, like, the hierarchy would come over, talk to us about geopolitical situations that happening in the area or whatever. And, like, oh, yeah. But then, like... After 5 years, you get real jaded with this conversation, bro. You're like,
teasing you.
Shut the
like,
fuck up, bro. Bro. You're like, shut up, bro. You've been saying this for 5 years. Yeah. When's it gonna happen, bro? But, like, since I've left the military, I'm just like, because, like, I keep up with it a lot, but, like, in terms of New Zealand, what I know about New Zealand, it was like we ain't getting deployed nowhere because like our military is only like maybe 4,000 troops strong.
Yeah, it's
like,
tiny.
bro.
And we've got one Navy ship at one sunk. So
Yep.
I had a mate in the Navy, bro, and I was just
bro.
like, "The fuck are you guys doing? This is embarrassing."
Bro, it's so embarrassing, bro. I spent a week on a Navy ship. I forgot which one it was.
It was only like 2, right?
yeah.
Well, one.
I think there was 2 back then. Yeah.
Look at all
But we're just going around, bro. The Navy dude, cool. But I opened up like one of their doors and shit, and like they were just chilling there. And I looked at me and I was like, "So boys," they're like, "So." See ya.
Not much going on.
Well, we'd have to be training because they apparently on the ship they have like a massive like place underneath the ship where they put all like the LAVs and whatnot, and they can like.
Sorry, what's an LAV?
Like armored vehicle, like our little tank things that we have. It's not actually a tank because I don't want to get too.
It's all good.
Yeah, but like all the vehicles, whatever, and we'd every morning on the boat, like we'd have to go down in the morning, do PT, and then we'll go up, have lunch after, and then we'll have lessons and whatnot. And like from what I was seeing, I was just like, but where are all these Navy dudes? Because apparently it was a joint like PT session, and like maybe we saw like 5 like Navy dudes join us for PT. We're like, yeah, bro. I was like, I barely saw any Navy dudes, and then when I did, they were just like watching TV or something.
And nothing much happening out in the cities.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I remember like years back, I used to work as a technician, and they at the Navy base, they had this like kind of virtual reality, like I don't know what to call it. Like they had all these like big video wall there, and like you get in like this like pretend boat or something. Like it's like a simulator. That's what I'm looking for.
The wets, I think we call it the wets.
Yeah, it's a simulator, and I remember like helping out with that, and I was like, this is fucking cool. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, when I went to the Navy base, as funny as when I went there as well, I had a mate at the time there, and I went there and I was like, there's no one here.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's a military for you, bro. Yeah, we got fuck all in our military, bro.
Not much going on. But yeah, so, because I always wonder, like, for example, at the moment, geopolitically, you got Putin being like, yeah, we're going to attack Europe. I don't know if it's empty threats because he's on the back foot going with, like, Ukraine and that. But I'm always like, yeah, like, will he? He is super delusional and crazy. Yeah. But it's like, would he?
Yeah, fuck.
Don't know. You think he would?
Fuck, I can't get in too much depth with that fucking
it's fair.
situation because it's still ongoing.
Yeah.
So, fuck, I can't. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. We're getting deep. I might die tomorrow. Okay, since you've been in the military and that, you've used lots of like weaponry, and obviously you're very trained in combat sports as well. What are you doing in a zombie apocalypse? How are you like?
In like a situation like now.
Yeah, like what if like a zombie apocalypse broke out? I guess it depends on the zombies, but let's say
I haven't really thought about it.
You have?
No, I haven't really thought about it. Well,
I thought that'd be the biggest conversation.
I know where like a cache of like some serious firearms are. I'll definitely like try and make my way to that.
Yeah.
Because then I'll be fucking. I got a lot of weapons, but I can't tell who it is because it's actually you can't. But yeah, I know. Like I'll get those weapons and then I'll
get the weapons. What do you reckon? Get some high ground. Or are you going to be out in the city just having a blast, killing everyone?
I'll probably I'll probably just like live how
high school teacher?
I'll probably just live like how I was living in Thailand, just go with the flow, bro. Yeah. I'll just make sure I'm strapped up, bro. And I'll just be wandering around like, oh, here you go. I'll do this today, I guess. Side quest here.
Yeah. Fuck. So what about so about supplies? You wouldn't have a base or anything?
Nah,
no, he's gonna be a wanderer.
Yeah.
Like,
that sounds fun.
Yeah.
If you're like cooped up somewhere, like, bro, you're just pretty much fucking yourself.
Right? Yeah. Paranoid, right?
Because like it depends on you don't want like thousands of zombies to hoard your like little, and you got fuck all supplies or whatever. Like, I'm more of like just cruise around, get some supplies. And then just be like rich with supplies, right?
Yeah, just steal all the supplies.
Yeah. And because there's not much firearms in New Zealand, like I definitely will be like the goat. And I'm also trained with them as well. So.
That's true. Well, what if they could swim? I guess I would. Imagine that they could swim. Because I don't know, in the movie they say they can't swim, but I don't know. Depends on these zombies. Oh well, interesting. Yeah, I thought that'd be a hot topic in the military, but obviously not.
Nah. We talk
You guys
more.
got to deal with real life.
We talk more about real life situations, but like we have like real conversations about like killing people.
I'm talking about zombies. Like, dude, what's going in front of you? Nah, don't worry about that.
Yeah, like I don't think that's ever come up in the military. Not once.
That's actually quite funny. I'm actually a bit surprised, but also at the same time, I'm not surprised. It's like it makes sense, but we gotta kill real people.
We talk about like fucking girls and going to war, bro. That's what we talk about in the military, bro.
That's fair. Have you seen any drones in action, like military drones?
So before drones started becoming like an effective like weapon, like in combat, I like literally left the army just before the whole Ukraine situation started popping off. Like literally a couple months before. And I was like kind of pissed off because some of the boys went over to England just to train some of those troops. And like that's a deployment. And that's all I wanted with my military career is just be deployed. That wasn't Uber Eats on fucking on COVID. Yeah, bro. I wanted to do something fucking real with like my military career, but I like left. But I was like, well, I've already left. Like, I'm not gonna get back in. Like, that's too much admin. And plus, I like wanted to chase fighting anyway. But all the drone stuff happened. I have like talked to my mates and whatnot about it, but like they've just like changed a couple of like the SOPs or whatever. Like basically, you just like get on your back and you just start shooting the fucking drone. Yeah. But unless you got like something else, but like apparently. Oh fuck! I can't get too. I can't get into depth with the. Yeah.
I mean, are you not allowed to talk about it?
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah,
no, that's all right. I wasn't sure how much you're allowed to talk about. But yeah, that's all right. We can just edit bits out, bro. It's easy.
That part's all fine. Like, I just can't get in too depth.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you've seen some shit. Can't give away the. Yeah, that's true. What else? Oh yeah. In the basic training, I remember like years ago, I had a guy I went to school. He was a bit of a crazy dude, and then he went to the military, and he told me about this exercise they did where they like, you spend a week or two getting chased, or something like through like you.
You don't do it in basic for a week or two. You do it like maybe a day. Is it in basic
or is that like later on? I just remember him telling me. This is so long ago. I was like,
so that's escape and evade. Usually, special forces do it, like the SAS dudes.
He must have been talking shit then.
I'd say he is, yeah. Like infantry definitely don't do it, and they're the only dudes who do like the like all the fucking combat, like because like they're the main role for the army's combat, so they do all the crazy shit like that. But not even as crazy as like the SAS dudes. They do some fucking hectic shit, which I can't talk about as well. I got a few mates in there and they're just like telling me some of the things they're doing. I'm like, fuck, this is actually like 007 type shit.
I imagine the craziest thing would be the torture part.
Yeah.
I've read things, but I can only imagine how fucking crazy that is. Like, chopping off things like, they don't do that obviously. Try and like, give away the secret, so you gotta like try and create the pain. Fuck.
Yeah. They basically just keep you like awake and like just fuck with you. Like it's like more of like a psychological no sleep torture.
For like a week or something, right?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I would go insane. Yeah. I would, yeah. I mean, yeah, if you want to get like the...
They usually do it after the escape evade as well. So like you...
You've been pushed to the limit and then it's like you're not done.
So I believe this is black roll. So when you do the 9-day selection course for the SAS, you're not actually in, and you got like a year of like SAS training before you're actually in and qualified. I know that they do like the escape and evade for like 2 weeks, and then they trick you once you get to like the end and you haven't been caught. They trick you and be like, oh yeah, and then you get captured and then they torture you for like a week and you thought it was done and you're like, oh, can't wait for a warm feeding.
Fuck, that's crazy. Yeah, that's savage. Yeah, and then you just get like tortured for like a few days. Yeah, no sleeping, like waterboarded or something.
Yeah.
That's I can't imagine. I guess I think the only thing for me, I stayed up. I did like, I wasn't partying. I was actually working when I was doing. I was actually it's super not interesting. But I was doing. I was in events and I stayed up for like, how long was I awake for? 30 hours.
Yeah.
And that's probably not really, I mean, compared to that stuff, it's not long, but for me, that was long. And I was starting to lose my shit at the end.
Yeah.
I thought I
would... A lot of the military trainings, they always make sure you've, like, haven't slept for, like, at least a night or two.
Yeah.
Before they start fucking with you and doing some crazy shit.
Got to push you to, like, your psychological edge. Have you seen people break? You must have. You must have seen people,
a couple.
Like...
a lot of the times when they pretend to, like, roll their ankle or something, when they're, like, at a breaking point, they'll be like, oh, I can't walk. And then, like, because it's a training exercise, and they're pretending that they're fucking broken their ankle or whatever. But, like, it's super, like, you did not do that in the infantry, bro. You will be called a pussy. And, like, it's a very, like, hard, like, environment. So you're, like, if you pull some shit like that, it sticks to your name.
I guess if you're going out into, like, battle and you pull some shit, the gunfires, I hurt my back.
If you're a weak person, you become a liability to the rest of the section. And then...
everyone else can die.
Yeah, exactly, right? Because everyone's got a role. But also, because you got like a pack, you got their pack, their food, and their water. So if they can't carry it, then you got a dude carrying 2 packs. And the packs are 40 kgs each. So you got a guy like... And then he can't properly operate because he's trying to fucking help this other guy. And then you got another guy. So, you just got to weed out the weak cunts.
Yeah.
A lot, when you first get in the military, there is a lot of weeding out. You'd call it workplace bullying, but, like, it needs to be in the military because, like, exactly for that reason. Like, this is a serious job where you have to fucking kill cunts. So, like, you can't have a weak person there because then all your other mates are going to die because you haven't fucking told this guy to fuck off. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they don't fuck off, so you got to bully them.
You got to bully them. You got to make them quit. Yeah. Damn, bro. But no, it makes sense. Like, I mean, yeah, I would hope that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if you put our front lines on, everyone's like, you know, kind of being coddled. It's like,
well, like workplace bullying is like saving lives in the military if you think about it, because you're saving the dude's life because it's a liability.
Yeah,
you're saving everybody else's life.
I was gonna say, since you quit and you got a normal job, you must have had a shock, a work culture shock. Yeah, for sure. I can't imagine going from like the military and doing that kind of stuff in the work environment to then like going into like an office. And being like,
well, that's why.
Now, Sam, you can't punch people when they tell you no.
I had the transition's pretty hard, but like luckily I was a fighter because I was military 5 years, and I'm self-diagnosed ADHD, but I just need that constant stimulation. So if I'm like. That's why I'm such an active fighter, because I'm working 40 hours a week as an electrician.
Yep.
So I need that. I need to like leave my job, hit some pads, get some stimulation, beat some people up in sparring.
Yeah. Do you get much satisfaction from your job or not really?
There's not much fulfillment in it.
No.
Like, you know, like it's just working. Like my boss is a good dude and whatever, but I've always like
obviously compared to fighting,
like fighting is just, very fulfilling.
People find,
and even the military was like it just gave you so much purpose, and I'm just constantly searching for purpose. Now I'm like stuck in a loop, and I'm like, I need purpose. Where's my purpose at?
Yeah, that would be. Like, I imagine that would happen if you leaving such a brotherhood of the military and stuff, because everyone's so close. You know everything about those guys, and they know about you. Like it's hard to get. I think in real life and normal life, especially in jobs, you can't have that relationship with most people.
Not. It's
you're forced to bond.
Yeah, it's a trauma bond. I say you go for. But like you can get those trauma bonds in fighting as well. When you just true. When you go through something hard with someone, you create like a stronger bond with them because they've seen like that other side, that vulnerable side of you where you've had to like overcome something. So that relationship like strengthens. Yeah.
It's also the honesty I think you get. I mean, I don't know about the military, I've never been in it, but in like combat gyms and stuff, like people are just a bit more down to earth.
Yeah.
Or like far away.
Or the other side. I think I might be on the other side.
Or just a full-blown psycho. It's either one or the other, I suppose. That is true.
Yeah, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
But there's a couple of those.
Yeah.
But
you get the hippies. Yeah, there's hippies at like CKB, like, and then there's like the degenerates.
Yeah, some people. But it's also great that people can find that though.
Yeah,
you know, having that avenue to go to do a sport like that to release a lot of that anger, tension, or you know, inside, because a lot of people sometimes don't find those things. and then they end up in dangerous environments, or doing horrible crimes, or get themselves a lot of shit.
Yeah, no, the gym's good for the community, bro, for sure.
Yeah, it's interesting where
I don't know what I'd do without the gym, and I had to work my 40-hour job.
I think some people like what was I going to say? It's like they I think when they look at combats, because combat sports come a long way, I feel like these days, maybe even in New Zealand, like the perception of it, it's like, oh, it's just violence, but it's like so mainstream now.
More,
so people are just more accepted of it, which is great. But it's I just find it interesting, like the transition from some people's like thinking of like, oh, it's just a bunch of like meatheads and stuff. And it's like you got some, but you also got some very smart, very well-to-do.
I find like everyone who is like super successful, like Israel and Nav, like when I talk to them, I'm like, wow, these dudes are actually really fucking smart. And I lived with Navajo Sterling for like 4 or 3 years.
Oh, cool.
So I saw how he operates in life, like super clean dude, but also very like intelligent dude. And I'm like, that's why he's successful in fighting. But it's also from my conversations with Israel, I'm like, oh yeah, this dude's obviously very intelligent. Obviously he's picking up, you see him fight, like he picks up the tiniest details and like makes you pay for it, like
his
that takes intelligence, and like everyone at the fucking very top has that intelligence.
The fight IQ of those guys, like watching Blood Diamond at the last King of the Ring, that he did the light heavyweight and he won it, which was was it light heavyweight that he was in? I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
And that was amazing. Like, but again, I was like, as soon as I saw his name, I'm like, this is a bit unfair.
Yeah. And the record as well. I was like, ooh.
This isn't fair, but Blood Diamond and King of the Ring, like, not all these years later. And obviously, you could just see the fight IQ, and I'm just like,
the experience.
Just like.
That was mean as well.
But he's amazing, but it just, shows, but just all the time on the mat. So would you say, are you training 6 days a week, 7 days a week?
Yeah, 6 or 5 days a week off camp, but... Oh, no, 6 days a week, yeah. 6 days a week.
So primarily do like a morning class and a night class, sparring?
Nah, just when I'm out of camp, like I'll just train in the Ava and then maybe 1 or 2 in the morning as well. But when I'm like in camp, I'll do most mornings, most Avos. When I was training in Thailand, that was a different fucking story. It was fucking, the Thais make you like run 10 Ks in the morning, like hit the bag. No, wait, I'll tell you the whole day. This is the whole training day.
I'm interested. Yeah.
So they make you run 10 Ks in the morning. You get to the gym at 8 a.m. And then you skip for like 20 minutes. And then you shadow box for like 10 minutes. And then you wrap your hands. And then you hit the bag for like 5 rounds. And then you spar for like 5 rounds. And then you might hit the pads for like another 5 rounds, and then that's your morning session done, and you're already like maybe fucking like 4,000 calories deep, like in the day, and you've only reached like 10 a.m. and you've already burned like 4,000 calories, like all there. You're like, bro, it's just like what the fuck. And then you rest for like 6 hours, and then you get to the afternoon session, and then it's a repeat of the morning session, but then you add like 45 minutes to an hour of clinching like afterwards. And yeah, but like if you're like you get fit really fast, like maybe a week or 2. But like if you're a Westerner, bro, you just burn. I had like extreme Thailand burnout, like where I'll just be like work, because that's 6 days a week, training twice a day. And like, there's not much like sports science behind it, bro. Like the Thais, like they believe in like just training hard all the time.
Yeah.
And there's no like foot off the pedal. And even if you tell them like, oh, I'm feeling a bit fucked, I need like a day off, they'll be like, you weak. You're not strong. And you're like, bro, come on, man. Like, and then you'll just go to the second session and you're like, oh, fuck. Bro. Sometimes I was like, fuck, this is fucking hard. This is coming from like me from the military. I was like, this is fucking hard. And then they make you train like that all the way up to the fight. But usually in Thailand, they have same day weigh-ins or no weigh-ins. So those 2 fights at Bangla, like there was no weigh-ins at all.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like you show up to the stadium and they they just size you up. Well,
There's probably like, similar height, similar build. Let's go.
Yeah. My first fight at Bangla, like I had 3 opponent changes in the first hour, and I was like, coming from like someone who's like just fought out on lights out, I was like on a really professional promotion. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, and like the adrenaline dump. I was like, am I fighting or am I not? Like, am I chilling or like my hands are wrapped? I was like, what the fuck's going on? But
just waiting around for your fight to happen or not. Yeah, chaos. Just chaos.
Yeah,
it's just so different from how we are here.
Oh, absolutely.
There's one of the quote actually I saw that you put like one of your Instagram posts about your time in Cambodia, and you said watching how people live there made it click. When you expect less, you stress less. When you need less, you're freer. Happiness doesn't come from having more; it comes from not constantly wanting more.
Yeah.
So you really found that when you were there. People just don't have much, I suppose. And
like they have like fuck all, but like when you go, it's the same place with Thailand as well. But
people are just happier.
But they're genuinely more happier, and they've got like fuck all. They like live in like a tiny room, like their whole family, like a tiny room like this. And like, I just saw it, and I was just like, bro, this is actually crazy. Because it's called the land of the smiles of Thailand, but Cambodia is the same as well. Like I saw people like living in shacks, like, and they were just like happy kids. Like but it was like raining. The kids are like happy as playing in a puddle on the side of the street, man. And I was like, what the fuck? Hey? But yeah, this is something I picked up where I was like, why is everyone more happier than Aucklanders? But like, when I looked deeper into it and I like went to like all the temples and whatnot, I was like, I found out it was just basically Buddhism. It's just like...
Because that's the fundamental religion of their society,
yeah,
right?
95% of the population. I think it's 92 in Thailand. But like almost everyone you meet is Buddhist. But the main thing of Buddhism is the root of all suffering. The root of all suffering. Oh my god, I can't remember.
That's all right. Is it like
attachment is the root of all suffering.
Attachment, of course. Oh yes, actually I've heard that too.
Yeah,
attachment.
So and then and if you look in deeper, like it's just attachment to everything. Like if you're attached there, the more you let go of everything, the more happier you're gonna be. And it is very true. Like. But it does teach that like detachment, like, and you become very like nonchalant if you go too far. But,
like everything means nothing, kind of.
Yeah. Basically, but
yeah. I guess it just all depends on the mindset of it, right? Because I think if you're attached to nothing, it depends on who you are, but you might get a bit like nihilistic about shit. You'd be like, the world is whatever. It's gonna end anyway.
Yeah.
But it's interesting what the different religions teach you. I always find it fascinating, like looking at like Christianity and like Muslim. So many similarities between them both, and a lot of like fundamentals. But people just kind of like still clash a lot on it, and I'm like, guys are pretty similar.
Yeah.
But Buddhism is the one that like it's like very different. It really stands out.
What I like about Buddhism is it's like very close to Stoicism. And
Stoicism. Yeah.
It's very close to it. It's like just detaching yourself from stupid crap that like is going to affect your ego. Like it's better to just fucking walk away. Like who cares about your fucking ego? Yeah, it's not going to serve you. So like just leave the situation. And like that's what I really like about Stoicism. And then I saw a lot of relation to Buddhism, and I was like, that's pretty cool. And then that's why I like kind of got attracted to like finding out more about it. And I was like, oh yeah, sweet. No,
that's really awesome. Yeah, I feel like it's easy like in the presented like in West, like it's just like climb, want more to, have more. And some of it's all right to have drive and to have, I think, determination to get where you want to. But at times you get stuck. You get stuck in,
I know exactly. Yeah.
And that. So it's just like, so the life is balance, right?
Because like my whole fucking fighting career is just like, oh, fuck, I need a belt. But I've like kind of been like thinking like that. I'm like, not really being prison. I'm just like trying to like look for that next thing, and then like, oh yeah, if I have like a few belts, then I'll be finally complete and I'll be happy with my kickboxing career. But like, yeah.
But would you?
I've got 2 belts.
And I'm like, belts,
and I'm like, fuck, who really cares? I was like, look at it like,
just a belt.
Well, that's mean. Like, spent so much hours of my life trying to get this. But,
I mean, it is super. It's the journey.
It's a
not
status.
The destination.
It's a status thing. But you're like, fuck. Like, if you look like deeper down into it, you're like, fuck, who really cares? You're like, no one's gonna care in 100 years. I'll tell you that.
It's the journey, not the destination, isn't it? With those kind of things.
Yeah, you gotta learn to be more present for sure.
Something I've been trying to do a bit more, like similar.
Well, that's what
last
like
few years. Been trying to build on that.
Yeah, when I was living in Thailand for 6 months, that's just, like every day. Like I just really learned how to be present, and like that actually gave me so much happiness. But like I wasn't working a job.
And unfortunately, one of my cameras decided to stop working during the podcast. Is really annoying. But I've uploaded the rest of the audio episode to this, so yeah, sorry about that, guys. But you can still listen to the episode after this, and it gets really, really good. Sam starts talking about his time in Cambodia. He starts talking about his favorite artillery weapon, so it's still a lot of fun. But yeah, very frustrating. And thank you guys for listening. Appreciate it very much. So,
If you're unemployed, you're happy. Yeah, for sure. That is the key to happiness is unemployment.
Just having pure freedom, do whatever I want. But life costs, sadly.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Sure. Unfortunately.
Yeah. If that is only the way we could all be. Yeah. But I'd like to talk to you more actually about the charity work you did in Cambodia.
Oh,
so I know you raised money for the tuk-tuk driver, but what else were you doing when you were there?
Yeah,
that's really cool.
My mum's half Cambodian, but she was adopted to New Zealand at the age of 12. But in the 70s, a massive genocide happened there, and 4 million people were murdered.
Is this the Pol?
Pol Pot, the Khmer Rouge.
Yeah, it is Rouge. Yeah.
My mum was like living in Battambang region at the time. Yeah, as an 8-year-old, but very poor family, like living in fucking huts, and then that whole fucking regime took over the country, and all the people got moved out of the cities, and then went to work on the farms or the killing fields, and bro, my mum's seen some like more death than like I've met some people who actually kill people in the military through that network system, but my mum has seen like more death than anyone. Like she reckons she's like walked through fields of just bodies just laid everywhere.
Oh man, that's
and
really sad.
Some of her stories as well, like because when I went over there, I actually visit the killing fields in Cambodia, and I actually got like pretty like emotional for me because like I got raised by her, and like she was pretty fucking hectic like raising me, but like and like as a young kid you don't really understand, so you're like why you gotta be so hectic and whatever.
Yeah,
and like and you're like blaming you'll blame her or whatever. But like after going there, I'm like, fuck, my mum could have came out so much worse, right? Like she was actually a very good mother from a situation that happened and how she dealt with it or whatever. But yeah, some of her stories crazy, bro. She reckons she's seen. Well, she was an 8-year-old, and this pregnant lady got caught stealing rice. And they got her like on the stage, and they just cut her open alive with a knife and pulled the baby out and was like, "This is what happens if you steal from Pol Pot, if you steal from the Khmer Rouge." And like, bro, even crazier shit like, these like dudes ran away from the camp. They got caught. They chopped them up and they cooked them, fed them, and then they tricked everyone back in the village, and they all ate the person, like, and they were like, "Oh yeah."
Oh my God.
And they're like, this is what happens again if you run away. Like, we'll fucking kill you and then we'll trick you into eating.
That's fucking next level crazy.
Yeah, bro, like crazy shit like that. I've asked my mum if I could talk about this, and she was like, yeah, sweet. I'm like, bro, someone should get my mum on a fucking podcast, bro. She got crazy.
Yeah. I guess it's like, but it's kind of like reliving trauma almost.
Yeah,
as well,
whenever I talk to her about it, bro, shit, like, the whole fucking room gets very dark, bro. It's just like,
of course.
Oh, shit.
I mean, walking over dead bodies and stuff and being like, how, like, eight,
yeah.
How do you even process that shit?
Yeah, so,
you know?
The Khmer Rouge was in power for 4 years, so she saw this whole shit happen over 4 years until she was 12. And then what happened was so when I was in Cambodia, I found out like heaps of shit, but because what happened when the Khmer Rouge fell, the Vietnamese actually like took over in power. But because everyone was trying to escape, including the Khmer Rouge, they were trying to escape to the Thai border. The Vietnamese were actually bombing all the civilians when they were trying to escape. So you got the Khmer Rouge and the Vietnamese all just trying to kill you when you're trying to get out of the country. And she walked from she crossed country into Thailand, and then she lived in a refugee camp for 2 years in Thailand, which apparently the living conditions was like probably just as worse as the like the camps that she was like working in. Yeah, and then she lost her basically her whole family in that process, and it was just her and my uncle, and the what happened from there. So we were at the camp. Oh yeah, so they attached themselves to a like another older family because they're just kids. But apparently they were just treating like my mum and my uncle like just slaves, like basically like you do this, like whatever. And then because at the time immigrants couldn't immigrate to New Zealand if they didn't have if they didn't have parents. So they the people that enslaved my mum and my uncle, they said that they were their parents. Got to New Zealand. As soon as I got to New Zealand, my mum was like, "Nah, they're not my like mum and dad." Like,
Whoa,
and then she got adopted into a Christian family, and now we're going back to that charity work. So in that Christian family, they had a brother. It was a little bit. Oh yeah, so Christian family adopts my mum and my uncle, and then so the Christian family had like a few kids. One of them, Craig Greenfield's super Christian family though as well. So they grow up, whatever, and now he found like a Khmer or Cambodian missus like at school, Craig, and now he lives over in Cambodia, and he's been running for like over 30 years NGO, which basically recruits people in the community to be like social workers for kids, and they also get funding because you can run like an orphanage or whatnot, but like you need to create connections with people to like make sure that they're like growing up good, and a lot of the times these kids in these like villages and whatnot, like they're not orphaned, but their dad, like one of the stories I was talking to this guy, and they're called what are they called? Oh, fuck, I can't remember. But he was like a community worker. But he was helping this one kid, and the kid only had a dad with one leg, and super poor family, and like the government doesn't help anyone. That's why there's a lot of NGOs over there.
It's very corrupt, eh?
Yeah, very corrupt. Something I saw over there was like, bro, I've never seen more supercars in a city in my life than Cambodia. All these Ferraris, Lambos. And then you just get like you'll look at a
like
Lambo,
slum, and then
same vision, yeah. And you'll have like fucking kids like homeless kids sleeping on the sidewalk, and you're like, bro, you're a fucking piece of shit if you're driving a Lambo around this place. Like you're an actual fucking piece of shit. But like it's a Chinese mafia. They have like a massive ball game in Cambodia.
They've got one in. They have a lot of influence in Myanmar.
Myanmar, yeah.
Myanmar, sorry, yeah.
It's the scam scene. It's like a $1 billion industry.
Yeah, I watched a crazy kind of like drama about that, and that's fucking they do awful stuff. But anyway, sorry.
I talked to my uncle owns he's like my foster uncle, but he owns that NGO. He's had it for like 30 years, but it's also expanded to like 20 other countries as well. The whole system, because it's a good system. You just like get Christians and you recruit them to like help these kids or whatever. But that one kid who had like his dad, his dad had one leg and there was the only family member, but he was pulling the kid out of school to like help him with the fishing. And lucky he did one day because the kid actually saved his dad's life because he fell off the boat and couldn't swim. He's got one fucking leg. But with a bit of funding, and then with that community worker, like they've like raised the kid now, and he's like got education or whatever, because this community worker's like talked to the dad, because the dad was trying to pull him out of school just to like fish, and he's like an 8-year-old.
Yeah, the early development's so important.
But like that's what they run. It's called Alongsiders anyway. But I went and visited that, and I was like, oh, this is fucking eye-opening. Like just talking to everyone, even like looking at the system, I was like, fuck, this is crazy. But yeah, but I stayed with them for like 2 weeks in Phnom Penh in Cambodia, and they know all these other international but they are like a lot of people that help with like the scam rating and whatnot.
Yeah.
I met some people like them, and I took their stories and
Yeah.
whatnot, and I was like, this is like cool. It's like,
Oh no, I watched this. I forgot this. It's actually a Taiwanese like drama show, and they it's because it's based on like I think like loosely on like a true story. Like the daughters get Taiwanese and Chinese if they travel or whatever to like Thailand or Cambodia and they get like kidnapped.
Yeah,
and then they get
exactly,
taken to
yeah.
those scam.
Yeah.
And
They
it's
get
like a
trapped,
giant warehouse of just people on phones or computers and stuff.
and you get beaten if you don't make enough money.
You got to make a
scamming.
quota every day, but like there's just all ages of I think mainly kids.
Yeah.
I think is it mainly kids. I think some of them are, and
Most
then people
likely.
get like beaten, raped. Like it's fucking horrible. Yeah, but there's
I think
there's
right
quite
now,
a lot of those. Eh?
I think right now, like the statistic is like 100,000 people are kidnapped in Cambodia right now.
Fuck. Oh my god, that's so scary, man. But you got hands, bro. So that's all good.
Yeah. Well, so there's like Chinese like operated like cities from my research, and I think it's Sihanoukville. Like, if you're going to Cambodia, everywhere else is safe. Like if you go to Siem Reap, and then traveling along to Phnom Penh, that's all safe. Battambong's all safe, but it's like those outskirt cities, probably like be careful rolling around. But like if you're like someone like me, you're pretty safe. Like I won't be targeted. Like one thing I learned when I was in Cambodia is that everyone's like 5'8", like everyone's
if you're 6 foot.
But if you're 6 foot, man, like you're a giant. Like,
Yeah, got two belts. You have the belts as well. When you're
it's
walking.
funny because when I was in Thailand, everyone was like assumed I was Thai, and then when I was in Cambodia, all the Khmer people were like, "No, you're not Cambodian." They're like, "You're too tall. Like that's crazy. You can't be. It's impossible." I was like, "Oh." But like I know exactly why everyone's so small in Cambodia, because like, every time you buy food like at a restaurant, bro, the protein portion is so tiny.
Really
I'm
small,
like,
eh?
fuck, if you're eating this much fucking protein in your life, you're gonna be a fucking midget, bro.
Damn. Oh, that's a hell of a wow. What a story about your mom, Pol Pot's thing. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never met anybody who's got a story like that. Of like, especially someone whose parents or
Yeah,
family has been- that's because I know a little bit about it. But fuck, that's
Yeah.
heavy. Yeah, and then yeah, what an experience, man.
Yeah.
Far out. 6 months of your life is like
Yeah,
wow. Impressive, dude. All right, dude. I think we're kind of like, nearing the end.
Sweet.
Maybe I'll just do some quick fires for you, and
Yes,
then
send it.
we'll end it there. All right, let's go back on the fighting. You can't answer this before, but okay. What's your least favorite thing about fight camp?
Anything that ain't sparring. I love sparring. But
Let me fight.
Yeah, but probably like cause I'm just getting old and I've been doing this fucking years now. Like and now that I've experienced like being unemployed and running a fight camp, which is just fucking luxury, and you can do way more work, and the more rest you get, the more work you can do. But if you're working like a full-time job and you're like waking up at fucking 4:30 to do some training before work, and then you finish work and you got some more training, like, and then you get home at like fucking 9 and you gotta eat your food and go straight to sleep. You got like absolutely zero time to yourself. That can like. Yeah, that probably sucks. Now that I've like had, because like when I was in Thailand, because I've been running all my camps like that for like fucking 4 or 5 years out of New Zealand, and then now that I've like experienced, I've like actually enjoyed fight camp. So I was like, wow, you can actually enjoy fight camp.
It's not a huge chore.
Now I've got like a different perception of fight camp. I'm like, oh man, like you can actually enjoy this shit. If you're just unemployed and you can rest, like, fuck, it's actually so, like, fight camps can actually be fun.
True. What's your military question? What's your favorite? What's the favorite gun you've shot?
Oh yeah, Mag 58, baby.
Mag 58.
Yeah.
So that's
Multi-purpose machine gun, baby. It's like so it's a 7.62. It weighs 12.8 kgs, but like that's actually
How many rounds in it? How many bullets can you still have?
So it's belt fed. It's a machine gun.
Oh, it just keeps going.
Yeah, it's a machine
go.
gun. It's almost near impossible to like fire out. Like you can if you're a hearty cunt. Like you're holding out like this, and like some people even hold the tripod because it just like kicks like that when you shoot it if you're standing. But a lot of the time, bro, you gotta like just fucking get on your guts, bro, and like just lay that tripod down. But once you start getting that thing purring, bro, it's fucking mean. And then you get like your mate who's a gun too, and he just starts clipping more rounds on. And then if you're like efficient with the drills, like doing a barrel change is like change barrel, and like if you do it real quick, like you're like, oh, but like yeah, it's a fun role except for carrying it because like a lot of times they make you carry 1,000 rounds, and I think that's like around like 30 kgs on top of your 40 kg pack.
And the gun.
And the gun.
Fuck.
Yeah, so you're like... And like, I'm not even a big dude. They like... Because when I joined the military, I got put in gun route just because I was a fit person. They're like, oh, here you go. Bang! And I'm like... I wanted to be a sniper. And they're like, nah. Spray and pray, baby.
Spray and pray. I don't know if you got the patience to be a sniper, do you?
Nah, so actually, I was a marksman. So I was a machine gun the first 2 years, and then I was a marksman for 3 years after that.
Yeah, right.
Because
right.
I was actually a real good shot, but usually you got to put the new guy on the gun because it's actually the hardest fucking job in the country, I reckon.
Yeah.
It's fucking hard, bro.
Damn.
My back is still feeling it, bro. It's just like the encumbrance of like everything that you got to fucking carry. Because even your spear barrel, so the barrel weighs, I think like it's like around 6 or 7 kgs, and you got to keep a spare one on you because after you go through 200 rounds, you got to change the barrel because it's fucking hot, bro. And then you just got to keep so much shit on you, bro. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah. And
but it's fun, bro. Once you set up a firing position, bro, and you just got fucking all these rounds, bro. You just go for it, bro.
It must be fucking loud.
Huh?
What? Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, but it's fucking loud.
But did you?
You have to like some of the assault for live fire assaults. Like sometimes, like your shit will fall out. But I know this one guy, and he tried to, because we were like posting grenades, and he didn't have air pro in. So you're posting grenade is like, imagine you go up to a trench and you just throw a grenade in, and you like just let it blow up like a meter away from your face. This guy didn't have ear pro, and he was a dumb cunt though. Drops it in, blew out his eardrums, left the army, tried to come back in. They were like, did the hearing test, like, he's actually like, yeah, but he's like, huh? Like, we can't let you back in because you can't hear. He was like, you guys did this to me.
What? And the hearing test was not a good look. Damn. So yeah, all right. Magnum 58. Damn. All right.
No, Mag 58.
Oh, Mag 58. No, Magnum. Sorry, Mag 58. What was the hardest military exercise you experienced?
This is actually pretty fucked up, but it was actually a training accident. It was we're doing Riot training, and actually it made the hero and whatnot. And our OC at the time got fired for it because we're doing Riot training. They got a bunch of like the artillery dudes to play role like a riot. But in Riot training, it's like almost it's super realistic. It's just like it's a riot. It's a riot. It's a fucking riot. Like you've got like you don't have foam banners. We have real banners because like if you fuck around with the foam banners, like they just keep fucking like they're throwing rocks at you. They've got like massive poles. They're like throwing ropes over the shields to like pull you back, and they've got molotovs and they're like smashing molotovs at your feet. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened, but we think someone was like pouring petrol because it was going through this like container village, and also we haven't slept for 2 days, so we're like, God.
Fuck,
but
Jesus.
we're going through this container village. We're the Riot team, and like I forgot what our task was. It was like to get something. I don't know. We walked down. They're pouring fucking. Pretty sure they're pouring petrol like on us, but one of the fucking dudes throw a Molotov at the feet, and the boys just catch fire. And one of the boys is like engulfed in fire, and he's right fucking next to me, bro. And I'm freaking out, and I'm like, oh shit! And I drop my shirt, I'm like, oh fuck, and I start trying to like pet him out, so like, because I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah.
But then I thought I was on fire because he was so fucking hot, and I was like, oh, and I'm like freaking out, going off him. I'm like, oh fuck, and bro, the bro is screaming, and I can still kind of hear it now, bro. It just sounded, he was in pain, bro, like full fucking. And then there was another person who was on completely engulfed in fire. And what he did was, because we were in gas mask, he pulled off his gas mask and he was on his knees and it like burnt his face. And these guys were like, they're scarred up and shit now, bro, like from the whole fire.
It's just a fucking exercise.
Yeah. And then like they called off the exercise and everyone was like, oh my God, like fuck, this is fucking crazy. And then I don't know what the fuck the bro was like, if he was all good or not. And I was just like, fuck. And then I saw one of the boys like crying as well. I was like, oh fuck, this is actually pretty fucking hectic. It's because he couldn't stop screaming until the ambulance got there. And everyone's just quiet, just hearing him like 50 meters in the distance because there's fucking heaps of us. No one's saying anything. We just hear the bro just screaming, bro, constantly. Yeah, right. But like it was a training accident as well.
It's just training. It's just an exercise. Burned alive.
Yeah.
What an ad for the military.
That's what the military does. They try to make like your training as realistic as possible.
I mean, of
so
course.
like, which is like good and whatnot, and you do have to like sometimes cross some health and safety boundaries to like achieve that like feeling. But yeah.
Maybe not getting burned alive.
Yeah, but fuck, we are pretty sure like someone was like pouring petrol on us because a lot of us took off our clothes and we had to give it to the
And
military
someone
police.
smelled like petrol.
And we all just stunk of petrol there. Yeah, so we don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what happened after that, whatever, but yeah.
Damn, bro, that's hectic. Okay. Well, so we'll do something a bit lighter than this. What food? What's your favorite food during fight camp? Do you have favorite food?
During fight camp?
Yeah, like what is
Bro,
it?
all food, mate.
Do you have a go-to like for your
In camp?
In camp.
Oh, bro, I just eat rice, veggies, and meat, bro. Like I don't
every day.
Yeah, I cut fucking heaps away. I cut like 8 or 9 kgs.
Damn.
At my weight class, I walk around
Because
like
you're in welterweight, right?
super welterweight,
Super
which
welterweight.
is 70 kgs. But I walk around at the moment. I'm like 80. Like, but like that's because I've been fucking eating good. But
Living life well.
yeah. Like, but like once I start like training and shit, I drop like maybe 2 kgs. Well, like if I just I have like a rule. Which I haven't been doing, which is why I'm like 2 kgs heavier than usual. Is I always eat at like 80% full. But like I barely ever scale and weigh my food when I'm cutting weight. I just like know how much I used to, but now I've like done so many.
You've done
weight
it so much.
Yeah, I just look
know.
at something and be like, that's that much, and like I'm usually always right.
All right, last one. If anyone's like listening or watching and they're wanting to get into fighting, do you have any advice?
Yeah, just send it, bro.
Just send it.
Yeah, if you're thinking about fighting, like definitely, I think it's very good for character development. Everybody should like have good character development, and like it's a good path to achieve that. And like, yeah, because like once you get like good character about yourself, like life gets a little bit better, in my experience. Yeah.
No, that's good words. Oh, thanks, Sam. That was an awesome podcast, man. Learned a lot. Crazy experience.
Yeah, man.
You should change. Do you ever fight nicknames? You'll like live life in the fast lane.
They used to call me the dog. Well, they still do. The dog.
The dog?
Yeah.
Oh, you got the merch as well.
Yeah.
Buy Sam's merch, guys.
Yeah,
That's right.
for sure.
Buy the shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking
Sweet,
oath. Awesome, dude. Hey, bro, awesome chatting with you. We'll end it there. Thanks, everyone, for listening. Bye.